Part 2. English Methodology, DL. Ed and B. Ed. For Paper 1 and Paper 2. English belongs to the Germanic branch of Indo-European family of languages. Old English is the other name for Anglo-Saxon language. A combination of Anglo-Saxon and Anglo-Norman gave birth to Middle English. Great vowel shift A change in the pronunciation was studied by Jespersen. He was instrumental to coin the term. A table alphabetical, the first English dictionary was written by Robert Cordray. Language is primarily speech, human and non-instinctive. Language is a macro system consisting of four microsystems: phonology, morphology, syntax and semantics. Language has many distinctive features such as creativity, arbitrariness, redundancy and prevarication. English is a member of Indo-European family of languages. Germanic is one of the major branches of this family from which English language originated. The history of English language can be studied in three different periods, viz. 1. Old English 500 to 1100 AD. 2. Middle English 1100 to 1500 AD. 3. Modern English from 1500. See the below table. Nature of language. The most impressive of human abilities is that of language. John D. Barrow. Language is an integral part of human life. It serves as a means to express our thoughts, beliefs, ideas and emotions. Language is an outstanding trait of human beings. Important definitions of language. Language is purely human and non-instinctive method of communicating ideas, emotions and desires by means of a system of voluntarily produced symbols. Sapir language is a system of arbitrary vocal symbols used for human communication. Wordhaw language is a set of human habits, the purpose of which is to give expression to thoughts and feelings and to impart them to others. Otto Jespersen. Origin of language. Several theories have been expounded in support of its origin of language and its nature, but all are based on speculation and guess. According to divine gift theory, language is the gift of God. Not only in India but in many countries the people believe that divine is the source of origin of language. Another view is that the cries of animals, noises of birds served as a source of inspiration to the primitive man to express himself through speech. This theory is known as Bobo theory. It is also called invitation theory. Another theory with regard to the evolution of language concerned as ding-dong theory. The sound ding-dong is associated with the ringing of the bell. This theory believes that there is an inherent quality in certain objects to force the man to elicit certain sounds, resembling the sounds of those objects. The rect method, a language could best be taught by using it actively in the classroom, minus Frank. Characteristic features. Establishes a direct bond between word, idea and experience. Translation in every form is banished from the classroom. Attaining oral fluency, speech training is the prime focus. Vocabulary is taught by means of objects, natural context. Grammar is taught inductively, examples first minus rules next. Unit of teaching is a sentence. Extensive use of AV aids. Advantages. Makes the pupils think in English. Cramming of words is discouraged memorization. An English atmosphere is created in the classroom. Limitations. Concentrates on oral aspect of language learning and ignores reading and writing. Laborious method as it needs lot of preparation by the teacher. Complete banishment of use of MT is not possible. According to Thomson and Wyatt, we cannot forbid the child to think in his mother tongue. Expensive method as it needs lot of AV aids. Total physical response. Total physical response is established by James Asher, an experimental psychologist. Listening comprehension plays a vital role in language learning. Characteristic features. Learners learn by doing things. Imperative drills command make the learners to acquire the language. This method believes in the fact that children develop listening competence before they gain speech and expression. This method believes in the psychological principle advocated by Jean Piaget, who holds that child acquires language through motor movement. Grammar is taught inductively. Advantages. Practice in the target language makes young children speak. Adhering to instructions, following commands paves the way to acquire the target language. Learning is made permanent as it is experienced. It is more enjoyable and less stressful. Limitations. The whole of language cannot be taught through commands. It is difficult to teach reading and writing skills through TPR.